Hi, thank you for making this purchase and thank you for visiting my Etsy shop Excel Executive on the Etsy store. So in this walkthrough, I will give you an overview how to use this product. Now I believe that this to-do product is going to help you a lot. So let's begin. So if you click this, then you will see the walkthrough that you are looking at right now. And if you want to start, you're just supposed to click this Get Started button. Once you do this, you come to this first screen. Now this is basically the setup page. In this page, you are supposed to enter your own custom categories that you want to add here. And once you do that, then they will be available in the drop down when you enter your daily to-do task, and that will be available in all the views that you see. These views include the weekly planner, the monthly view, the Kanban, and the dashboard. So once you have entered all your labels here, then you will move and you will start entering the tasks. Now what you can do is that if you want to remove any of these, you can click that and then go to the home tab and then go to delete and delete the row, delete table row. So let's say I have clicked the household one and I click this, and that will be removed. I'm going to undo that, and if you want to enter anything new, then you can enter right here at the very next, because this is basically a table. And if you want to change all of these, then what you can do is that you can delete all of them and then you can start entering your own labels one by one. So you would do this by basically selecting all of these. Once you have selected these, you will go to home, you will go to delete and delete sheet rows, and then here you will type the first label, let's say label 1, and then here you can write label 2, and so on and so forth, and you will have your own categories. So I'm going to undo that as well. So basically these emojis are Unicode symbols. So what you can do is that you can copy them from the internet. So this makes them look much more interesting. So once you've entered the labels, you're supposed to set up this one time, and then you can start working on your to-do list. So to do that, you're supposed to click this button. So this is your main view in which you enter your tasks. So what happens is that here you have some very nice overview information on top of the table, and then here you will enter all of your tasks. So I will explain the columns first, then I will explain all the KPI cards, and then we will do an example. So the first one, task ID, which has a brown header and the percentage done. You are not supposed to use these two because these are formula driven. That means that they will be updated automatically. So the next column would be the task one. This is where you will write the description of your task, what you are trying to do. Here you will select the label from the drop down, and this is coming from the previous sheet in which you enter your labels once. So once those labels are entered, they will become available here. I can just, for an example, show you that if you enter something new, let's say if I enter a new label, and as you can see that is entered here as well. So that will become available in the drop down as well. Here, as you can see at the top, it says now I can select new label as well. And if I go back and I delete this, go here, home tab, delete table rows. Now you see that the new label is gone, and if I go in there again, so you can see that the new label is no longer available. That is what I mean, that you can customize these labels. The next, the priority, you have three options. You have high, medium, and low priority tasks. The next one is the status of the task. So this means that what is the status of the task? It has three options. Not started, that is something that a task yet you have entered here but you haven't started yet. In progress means that you are working on that task, and done means that that task is 100% complete. So if you select not started, the done column will automatically change to 0%. If you change it to in progress, it will change to 50%, and if you click to done, it will change to 100%. This is the due date or the deadline date on which you plan to complete your task, and completed date is the actual date on which you complete the task. Ideally, this date should come before this task is due. That would be an ideal stage. Again, like I said, this is formula driven, so it will show you three values, 0, 50, and 100%. And here is a column for any additional notes that you have. This is optional. If you have any notes, then you can write them here. Now to the KPI cards. Now this shows you the total number of tasks. So right now the tasks total is 12. And out of those 12 tasks, 4 are high priority tasks. So out of these 12 tasks, 4 are marked high priority. The next KPI card is even much more important. It tells you the active tasks. So these are the tasks that have not been completed. These are the tasks that you are supposed to work on right now. And out of these 9, so these are 9 out of 12. So here you can see that 3 are done and 9 remain, which are in progress or not started. Now it is easier to see it here because it only contains 12 entries, but once you start using this product and you will have a lot of entries, then this will become really handy really fast. So you have 9 active tasks, and out of those 3 are high priority tasks. The next card is very interesting. This is the start of the views that you will get. So these are the tasks that you are supposed to complete in the next 7 days. This says next week tasks, but how it works is that it is considering today's date and the next 6 days. So for the next 7 days, these are the tasks that are due. So in the next week, I'm supposed to do, or let's say when you will fill this out, you're supposed to do 3 tasks. And if you want to see which those 3 tasks are, you will click this nice button, view details. You click it and you will see these 3 tasks bifurcated into low priority tasks, medium priority tasks, and high priority tasks. So we have 3 tasks: task 4, task 5, and task 6, out of which this one is the low priority task, this is a medium priority task, and this is the high priority task. So these tasks will always be bifurcated into these 3 categories, and here you will see the details of those tasks if you want to see them. So this completes this card. These are the overdue tasks. Now these are the tasks for which the due date has crossed and you haven't started working on it. So basically it is not started and the date is past today's date. So there are 2 indications for that. First is that they will be automatically turned in this nice color in this table. Now this is very easy to see here because again you only have 12 tasks here. You can see these 2 are the tasks which are overdue, but if you have a really long table, that might become difficult. So to see them separately, you will click this button and it will show you these 2 tasks. So just to check again, these 2 tasks are task 7 and get groceries, and if I go there, it will give you the detail of these 2. So these tasks are due on a Wednesday and a Saturday. For these 2 dates, these are the days and this is the task and these are their priorities, and basically you are supposed to start working on these tasks immediately. What I'm saying here is that what you do is that you see these here, then you go back, and because this date is gone, you update this to a new date which is more realistic. That is one option. And if you have done this multiple times for a single task, then what you can do is that you can just delete that task from this table so that it goes away from here as well. So that is the second view. The third is the calendar view. This is a very nice one. So you click here, it gives you a nice calendar. So here you can see a complete calendar easily, Monday to Sunday, and it shows you all the dates for that month. So right now we are looking at the calendar for March 2026. So if I change it to Feb, it will change it to Feb. If I change it to April, it is going to change it to April. And obviously, as you can see, that the relevant tasks for which date they are due, you will see them here. You can change the year here as well. So for year 2028, for year 2026, you can change them here. And this is if you want to filter those tasks, you can filter them by status. So not started, in progress, done. You can filter them by priority, and you can filter them even by labels. So this is a very nice dynamic view in which you can see your tasks in much more detail in a calendar view. So let's say these are all the tasks for March 2026. So for March 15th we have task 10, for March 18th task 7, for March 28th we have 3 tasks, and you have to keep in mind that this calendar can only hold 5 tasks for a single day. So let's say if I want to see which of these tasks are high priority tasks, so if I click high, you will see that only task 6 is high priority. These are medium priority tasks and these are low priority tasks. And if you want to see all of them, you press the delete button on your keyboard and it will show you all the tasks as well. The same goes for the status. If you want to see the tasks that are already completed, these are the done tasks, these are the tasks which are in progress, and these are the tasks that you haven't started. Again, press the delete and it will show you all the tasks. Same goes here with the label. You want to see the tasks label wise. So let's say for a specific one, let's say for errands. So for errands, task 4 and task 7 are related to errands. Again, if you press the delete button, you will go back here. Okay, one thing that I forgot to show you, what happens is that if you go to a view, you have 2 icons here. So this is the back key. If you click this, you will come back to this table. and the second one is for the dashboard. So if you click this, you will go to the dashboard view, which I will show you in the end. Same goes for the overview tasks. This is the back one. This is for the dashboard one. You click this one, you go back. Same goes for the calendar view, dashboard view, back. And now we are going to go to the card view. So the card view shows you all the tasks in 3 buckets. So not started, in progress, and done. And obviously when the status is going to change, these cards will move from one to the other. So let's say task 4 is right now in progress, and just as an example, I will mark it complete. So task 4 is in progress. As you can see, if I mark it done and I go to the card view, you will see that task 4 is now marked as completed. So this is a very nice, very clear view, which gives you a very nice idea on the status of your tasks. The next one is basically the dashboard. So if you go here, I will explain this, but before that, let me explain this completion bar first. So what happens is that this is showing you the progress of your completion. So every time you mark a task done, it will show in this bar as well. And let's say if I mark everything as done, this will fill out the whole chart like this. And if let's say I remove done from each of the tasks, this will become empty. So this is a very nice view that you can see, and you have to understand that this top view is locked. So even if you go down, that view will remain in sight, and you can enter as many tasks as you desire. Now to the last part, the dashboard one. You click here and it will show you the view, and this is an interactive dashboard, of course, so that you can look into your tasks in more detail. So on top you have filters for priority, status, labels, and the due date. These are the total tasks right now. These are bifurcated into high, medium, low. These are bifurcated again. These 10 tasks are bifurcated into the labels, and these are the actual tasks, their description. And this is a timeline view for the same tasks. So one task is due in 2025 and 9 are due in 2026. Now how to use it? Let's say you only want to see the tasks that are in progress. So you can leave done. You can click in progress, and then you can hold down the control key, click not started and not started, deadline crossed. It will show you all the active tasks. So you're supposed to complete these 7 tasks, and these 7 tasks are supposed to be completed in 2026, and these are the description of those 7 tasks. This is their bifurcation, high, medium, low, and these are their bifurcation category wise. One more thing, you can expand this calendar as well, this graph as well. So it will give you an yearly view. If you click plus one time, it will give you a monthly view, and if you click it one more time, it will give you a weekly view, and if you click it one more time, it will give you the exact dates on which these tasks are due. So this is a very nice, very interactive view, which gives you a very nice idea how these tasks are supposed to be completed. So once you are done with this filter, you can click this button and it will reset it. If you want to see only the 3 tasks pertaining to errands, you click this filter and it will show you these 3 tasks, their bifurcation, and when they are due. And same goes for the timelines. If you want to see the tasks in 2026, you just click 2026. It will show you those tasks. And if you, again, this view is also dynamic, so in 2026 or in the whole view, you can filter by using years, months, and even days. So this gives you a very nice option to work on this. So this is the dashboard. So again, hopefully you will like this product. Once again, thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Have a good day.